Hi Victory Kids! Did you hear that sound? Today we're discovering more about Jesus. We've already discovered that Jesus is God. And last week we learned that Jesus is the bread of life, which means that he's everything that we need. Let's look at our clue for this week. Today we're looking in the book of John in the New Testament in chapter 10, where Jesus says, "I am the good shepherd." Oh, I get it. That noise was a sheep. This is a sheep. They don't make the best decisions. They don't know where to go or how to find food on their own. And if a wolf or another animal came to attack them, well, there isn't much that they can do to defend themselves. So they really need a shepherd. A shepherd is like what we would call a farmer of sheep. It's someone whose job it is to look after a group of sheep. They lead them, feed them, protect them, they get to know them, and they really care about the sheep. And in the care of the shepherd, the sheep can have a good life, being guided and fed and protected. Okay, so why are we learning so much about sheep? Well, in this Bible passage, Jesus is saying that he is the good shepherd, so that must mean that we are the sheep. In the time that Jesus was alive, it was a really common job to be a shepherd, so it's something that the people would have known about and understood. Do you have a pet at home that you look after? You might feed it, clean up after it, care for it, you would protect it if it was in danger, and you want to spend time with your pet and you love them. They become part of your family. Well, this is kind of what it's like to be a shepherd looking after a sheep. There are two verses in John chapter 10 where Jesus is saying that he is the good shepherd. The first one is in verse 11, where it says, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep." Jesus cares for each of you so much and loves you so much that he is prepared to lay down his life in your place to protect you and save you. And that is what he did. He died on the cross to save us. You are that important to Jesus that he died for you. And then in verse 14, Jesus says, "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me." We aren't just another one of the sheep to Jesus. Each one of you is special to him and he calls you by name. Jesus knows you. He knows everything about you and he loves you. The Bible says that there's nothing that can separate us from that love. Jesus is speaking of a personal relationship here. He wants to be with you and he wants you to know him. Okay, come on up. Hey. Well, Jesus doesn't just say that he's a shepherd, but he's a good shepherd. He does a good job of looking after us, his sheep. Jesus is good. He speaks kindness and love to us. He guides us gently. He provides what we need. He protects us and he wants good for us. He is good and we can trust him to be our shepherd. So today we've learned that Jesus is our good shepherd and we are the sheep that need to be rescued, guided, fed and protected. Look to Jesus to be your shepherd. He cares for you, he knows you and he is good. See ya!